In this video, I'm going to be covering post-op care. So if you just had a hair transplant, let's say a few days ago, and you're wondering when you can return to work, when you can wash your hair, all these topics I'm going to go ahead and cover in this video, and I'm going to show you guys how to wash your hair for the first few days. All right, now let's get started. All right, so wouldn't it be nice if there was a place where you guys could ask questions and other guys that are having a hair transplant at the same time could answer those questions, or guys who've had hair transplants could answer those questions? Wouldn't that be great if there was a place that existed like that? Well, the good news is that place does exist. Yes, I'm gonna plug the Hair Restoration Network forum, because if you're going through a hair transplant, you're having these questions, don't hesitate to go on the forum and ask the question. There's doctors there. There are guys who've had 3, 4, 5, up to 6 hair transplants there, so they know what they're talking about. If you have any doubts or any questions and you want to reach me, I'm always there, so you can always send me a private message as well. Okay, so day one, for the first day, you don't want to touch the recipient area at all. Just take off the bandage. Now, if you had FUT, you're going to clean the suture line, and if you had FUE, you're going to clean the entire donor area. Be gentle. Obviously, it's still healing and it's still tender, so you want to, clean it with some antibacterial soap, and then you can use either Neosporin or vitamin E to go ahead and assist with the healing. Day two, you can go ahead and hop in the shower, wash your body. Don't wash the top of your head at all. Continue to clean the donor area. Continue to clean it off. You don't want to get too much scabbing in the donor, because if you don't really clean it that well, you may get ingrown hairs and pimples and stuff like that, which you don't want to be dealing with. So be sure to clean the donor. Again, don't do anything to the recipient area for the first 3 days. So from day 1 to day 3, you're not really touching the recipient area. You're just cleaning the donor area and applying Neosporin, vitamin E to help with the healing. Alright guys, so it's going to be very important that you put lukewarm water in a bowl. So let's just say, for example, I'm going to wait for it to get lukewarm. Alright, just to save time, let's just say it was already lukewarm. Not super duper hot, just lukewarm. And so you're going to fill it up probably to about there. Now, the next very important step is that you use baby shampoo. I don't have baby shampoo, so I'm just going to show you guys with a regular shampoo here what you would do. So, put a couple squirts in there. Now just sort of mix it in. Get the water a little bit soapy. And again, this is only going to be for the first 7 days that you're going to be doing this. Okay, so you get the water kind of soapy. There we go. Don't get it all over the place like me though. Make a mess. Yeah, so just kind of touch it, make sure it's kind of soapy. I'm not actually going to do this, but I just wanted to give you guys some instruction on how you do it. So you have the soapy water like that, right? You would basically pour it over the grafts, right? Pour it over the grafts. You can kind of gently pat it in. Pour it again. Pat the grafts. Don't mess with it too much. Don't rub it. Just pat it. And just keep pouring it until you're done. The process should take probably 4 or 5 minutes at most. Right. So here's a bonus tip. In case you are seeing a lot of like ridging and scabbing and the recipient area is looking just all crusty, the grafts, if you tug on them, they can get lost up to 9 days. But when there's no scabs and they're scab free, they're permanent for 7 days. So what you do is you take your some conditioner. This isn't conditioner, but let's pretend that it is. You would take some conditioner, you'd apply some on your hand, right? It doesn't have to be wet. You could just put it dry, and you would put it on your hair. You put it on the recipient site, you pat it, and you let it soak in there for about 30 minutes. Now, after it's soaked for about 30 minutes, you will gently start rubbing the scabs off like that. Right, so imagine this is the recipient area you would just gently tug it like that and kind of break up all of the scabs so all of the scabs come off. And this is super helpful. You know, you won't have any issues with scabbing and ridging or anything like that if you follow this. Okay, so now that you know how to wash your hair, when can you return to work? So I would recommend anyone return to work for at least 2 weeks. So 14 days is a minimum. You want to get at least 14 days off. When can you start wearing hats? You don't want to wear any tight-fitted hats for at least 2 weeks until the grafts start to shed. You could wear loose-fitted hats. You could wear like a paperboy hat. You could wear a surgical cap. These are things you could wear if, you know, you need to go out in public and buy something and, you know, you have a head full of grafts. You could wear these and you'll be fine. Well, I hope you guys found this video informative, and if you did, I would really appreciate it if you guys would go ahead and give the video a like. And if you like the content that I put on this channel, which I hope you guys do, I'd really appreciate it if you guys would go ahead and subscribe. Helps the channel out, helps the videos go into the YouTube algorithm, and yeah, it just motivates me to make more videos. And if you think anyone would benefit from this video, go ahead and share it with them, all right? Until next time.